Christopher, are you ready?
As I'll ever be. Here we go then. Ready, steady, go. I'm off.
Really good. Quick start by RS. He's well in front, the lad.
120, 130. Where's the jet? Where's the jet? Oh my Lord! Okay, corner one.
Glory God.
Come on, Mr. McLaren. Come on, Mr. McLaren. Come on, he's already banked round. Oh, I don't stand a chance, he's already there.
Turn two. Oh, please, just ahead, just by your nose, just by your nose.
Where is he? He's over there, he's over there, he's over there. I'm on the car. Okay, here we go, last corner.
Oh, he's ahead. Harris is ahead. Blair's got to do the big loop here. This is where we'll get our time.
Where is he? Where is he?
I can see the F-35. No! Got it! No! Got it!
And over the line.
101 complete.
That is one of the coolest pieces of engineering I've ever seen. If I'm going to lose to anyone, I'm going to lose to that.
According to Porsche, turbo doesn't mean turbo anymore. It now just means really fast. So the question for the Taycan Turbo S is, just how really fast is it?
Right, Mr. Electric Porsche, launch control. So I go Sport Plus, maximum response, left foot on the brake, right foot on the throttle, and here we go. Oh my Lord! That's fast. It's just done 90 and 100 miles an hour. 120, 100. Allow me to be a little bit speechless. It's relentless. This thing will go from a standing start to the speed limit on a motorway in about 3 seconds. If that's not fast enough for you, go and take up base jumping or something. Wow.
And while most electric cars, after that sort of launch, have to go and cool down for a bit before having another go, with its higher voltage and clever motors, the Taycan can do the big acceleration thing again.
Wow!
And again.
That's 120 miles an hour. Jeepers!
And again.
Oh. It hurts my kidneys.
Better still, Porsche has pulled every engineering trick in the book to make sure the Taycan is also like no other electric car through the corners.
It's got rear wheel steering, it's got torque vectoring, it's got electromechanical roll stabilization. The upshot is, he goes like a Porsche around a track. Wow! This thing weighs 2.4 tons. That's more than a Range Rover. It has no right to drive like this, to accelerate, stop, and change direction the way it does. We just did a smoker. We just did a smoker in a Porsche. I've never done that in an electric car before. Wow. Okay, you got my attention now, Porsche. You got my attention. This has not been done before. thing absolutely loves the corners. Turning is superb, even in the wet. It's bonkers. It's like a little touring car. The regular Megane's a bit so-so, but this thing is a little monster.
A big part of the Trophy-R's remarkable transformation is down to a crash diet. The wheels are carbon fibre, saving 16 kilos. The bonnet is carbon fibre, saving 8 kilos. There's thinner glass, saving another kilo. And the rear seats are gone, making this perhaps the only hatchback with dedicated doors for your shopping.
They've even used the smaller sat-nav screen from lesser Meganes to save 250 grams. All in, they've saved 130 kilograms over the standard Megane RS. That is Christian Bale levels of dedication to the role.
This 670 horsepower IDR accelerates faster than a Formula One car. But straight-line speed is just the warm-up act. Because the IDR's wings and fins generate over a ton of downforce. And with its electric motors also providing four-wheel drive, when you get to a corner, the effect is profound.
This thing grips so hard that test drivers have blacked out driving it. Oh! And if you think the thing accelerates hard, you just feel the brakes, it'll pull 5 Gs on the brakes. Oh! But it makes your brain move around inside your skull.
Chris, you're low on battery. Box, please. Box.
Yeah, copy that. Box. Yeah, I should have mentioned, that is the one issue with the IDR. Already, I need to stop and plug it in.
Driven hard, the IDR will manage just 12 miles before needing a, let's be honest, lengthy recharge. But there's a very good reason for that, and that reason is Pikes Peak. Every summer, this legendary mountain in the heart of the Colorado Rockies plays host to the greatest hill climb race on the planet. The road to the summit is 12 miles long, and since the IDR was built to get up there faster than any car ever before, 12 miles of range was all it needed, and electric power would give it the edge.
Like us, petrol engines breathe air. And the summit of Pikes Peak is at over 14,000 feet. There's not much air at that altitude. A regular internal combustion engine can lose more than a third of its power up there. But an electric car, well, that's just as powerful at the top as it is at the bottom. So if you want to get really high, electricity is what you need.
Not that atoms have ever struggled to get the ticker ticking. What they have sometimes struggled with is the whole going round corners thing.
The old Atom used to understeer at the first sniff of a corner. Not this one. I'm not understeering, I'm cornering. And I know exactly what the front wheels are doing now. I see the suspension arms moving. It's all naked. On display. It's proud of its components. I love that.
And when you've had enough of nimbly carving up corners, the Atom will happily play the delinquent too.
Whoa! Couldn't do that in an old Atom. Just the most raw experience. Everything's flying at you. The scenery, the insects, the stones. Same engine as the Civic Type R, remember? This thing weighs under 600 kilograms. That's less than a Formula 1 car. It's a frothing lunatic. Can't get enough of it. It's so extreme.
So, they say never meet your heroes. Already, it's as good as I had hoped. The steering is so fast, it's just between your shoulders. Gearbox is sensational. Traction, it's so short wheelbase that it's just agile. I want one of these.